For the RCB, the best channel on YouTube.
This is the Icelandic Ring Road, which goes all around the entire country of Iceland. Over this 3-part series, we shall be driving all of this ring road, staying in a different hotel every night and seeing all the wonderful things that this beautiful country has to offer. Welcome to the RCB Adventures in Iceland.
Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it. Come on. Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it.
Right, good morning. Ahead of us today is a lot of driving. We've got about 4 hours of driving all in all today, back on our favourite ring road number 1. So that should be fun. But of course we're going to stop a couple places along the way. The sun is just coming up. It's a beautiful morning. Have a look at this there. Look at that. There's the moon over there. Yeah, what time is it? It is around about 10 to 9, so I'm going to set off in the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, a lot of driving today, but a lot of fun stuff as well. So stick around for that. Let's get going. But not too long into our drive, I noticed something on the side of the road that got my attention. This is the remains of the Seydisfjordur Bridge. The Seydisfjordur Bridge was part of the Icelandic Ring Road, a long-spanning bridge that carried drivers across a wide plain of black volcanic sand. Until 1996, when a volcanic eruption melted portions of the glacier and created massive floods. Whilst the bridge was designed to withstand a hefty amount of flood water, it was not prepared for the house-sized icebergs that came flooding down towards it. A number of these icebergs crashed into the bridge, wiping it out entirely and creating a huge gap in the Icelandic Ring Road. All that remains of that bridge today are these two twisted girders by the side of the road. So I just pulled over to have a look at the part of the old bridge that was destroyed, and there was some people here as well, but they have now gone. They're driving over there, so I am completely alone here now, and it is insane. Just look at all the space here. Oh, there's a car coming. Something I want to get a picture of as well. There's these signs I see all the time of these two people hugging. It's really quite strange, but there's one over here. I'm going to try and get a picture of it because it looks weird and I don't know what it's about. Can you see that there? I don't really want to get much closer because it's just a lot of ice on the road. But look at that. It's weird. I would like to find out that these signs are a road safety campaign to make people remember to wear their seatbelts. They feature many photos, but all revolve around the idea of your seatbelt is the arm of a family member. For legal reasons, I would like to say, please do not replace your seatbelt with an arm of a family member, and always remember to wear your seatbelt. But now it's time to get back on the road. But eventually we arrived at our first proper destination for today, which was Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon. This lagoon is regarded as one of Iceland's greatest natural wonders. Here, huge chunks of ice regularly cave off the glacier and make their way down to the sea via this lagoon. It's also been home to many blockbuster films, including Tomb Raider, Die Another Day, and good films like Batman Begins and A View to a Kill. But across a bridge from the glacial lagoon, it becomes even more beautiful when you arrive upon Diamond Beach. Here is a beautiful strip of black sand, but what makes it stand out more than any other beach, this is where these huge chunks of ice come upon the shore. Walking through here, you'll see all different sizes of these mini icebergs, some the same size as a human and some a lot smaller. It's an incredible place to be, and you can get some really nice photos as well. You don't have to be a good photographer to take a good photo here, as I found out. Right, we gotta head off now. So we got about a 2-hour drive ahead of us to our next hotel. So we gotta head off. But before that, I was in at the little gift shop over there and I found some sweets that are called scum. So I thought I would try some of the sweets just before we go, see what they're all about. Here we go. They smell lovely. Oh my god, they are beautiful. They manage to be both sour and sweet at the same time, and they're fair trade. That is great. Right, that's enough of the scum. Let's get going. Right, my hair is a mess, but it's not going to stop me from doing the tour. Now from the outside, this place wouldn't look too out of place in Red Dead Redemption. It's very old school looking. It's over 100 years old, this hotel, and you know, it is an old school hotel. You can see it's from the initial here. The rooms are quite small, but you know, they work. Everything kind of fits the aesthetic. It's a lovely little place. There's a cupboard, some stuff. We've got a bathroom in here, you know, there's me. Toilet, as standard. I was looking on the website for this place on the way here, and some rooms have shared toilets and stuff, so I was very happy that I had my own one. A great feature of this particular place is the funky shower curtain. Here we go, ready for this? Oh yeah, that's the one. Then from here we have a little desk where I shall be plotting tomorrow's route and also to do. Once again, a lovely little sitting area. Of course, tea and coffees, no hot chocolate, as expected. Got a TV here. Now, when we're going on the ranking of TV channels, of course we have Hotel in Manchester, only plays Pokemon. We have Hotel Selfos, played a few news channels. Magma Hotel didn't have any channels, but it did have YouTube and Netflix, so in a way that's even above. This room here, it has 4 channels, 2 of which were Icelandic. There was one that was showing a Gordon Ramsay programme, and another that was showing Sky News. I watched that for a little bit, got depressed and turned it off. But you know, good stuff. Then we got the beds here, just 2 single beds. Nice and straightforward, and if you come over here you can see how old school this place is, because next to the bed there's 2 Bibles. So yes, it is old school. And the view for today is someone's back garden, but the view at the front is wonderful. The harbour with the boats, including one boat that had a Manchester United badge on it for some reason. So there you go. This is where we're staying tonight. Then tomorrow our adventure continues as we go through East Iceland. Let's go. This place is absolutely beautiful and very quiet. There's like no one here at all. And you have to go all the way through these massive mountains to get here, to these massive snowy paths. I imagine in the summer it's a lot more popular here, as it's easier to get to, and also you'd be able to see the Rainbow Road thing. You can see it a bit through the snow, but not too fantastically. But you know, either way, it is absolutely incredible here. I mean, just look at the surroundings here. at these mountains over there. This big church. I'm going to try and find somewhere to have some food before going back over the mountain to where we're staying tonight. But yeah, I mean, you can tell this place is very artistic from like some of the designs on the buildings there, and you can see over there as well. Some of the houses have been painted on and all that kind of stuff. It's a wonderful place. It really is. So I've just come to this little like bistro place. You probably can't see it behind us. And it's for a little bit of food. And I walked in and the fellow behind the counter went, "Hello there, it is Chicken Friday. You will have the chicken?" And I was like, okay, I'll have the chicken. So I just had like a chicken breast and chips. That was very nice. And then afterwards he comes across the table and he says, afterwards they always have the dessert, the Royale. You will have the dessert, the Royale? And I was like, okay, I'll have the Royale. And he goes, one Royale with cream coming up. And I was like, oh my god, what on earth is this going to be? And it turned out the Royale with cream is chocolate angel delight with some whipped cream. So, you know, that was lovely. So if you're in this area, go to that bistro and have the chicken on Chicken Friday and the Royale afterwards. This whole place is lovely, but it kind of feels like a little town run by film students. It's all very artsy, and there was lots of young people in that bistro there. They were talking about the art they were making and the experiences they've been through, and you know, it's very nice to hear. But you know, wouldn't want to stay here forever. I did 3 years of media studies at university. I don't need to do any more. But yeah, this is lovely. I think we're going to go and try and find the hotel now. We are a little earlier than usual, but it's next to a big lake where there's supposedly a monster. So let's go monster hunting. Well, we're here, but if there is a monster in this lake, I think it's going to be very cold, because the entire lake is frozen over. Behind me, that's a little town. Few petrol stations, houses, shops, that kind of thing. Pretty quiet place. You see that massive mountain behind? The place where we were earlier is on the other side of that. We had to zigzag our way up there through the car, then down the other side to that little town. But yeah, this is us for tonight. This is the hotel that we're staying in. Well, that's the side of it. This is an old barn. I don't know what this is here for. It's kind of all run down a little bit, but anyway, the hotel's the other side. So this is us for this evening. Until tomorrow. I'll go in a minute, give you the room tour. It's a pretty basic, simple room. Quite similar to the one from yesterday, to be fair. But I'll give you the tour nonetheless. And then on till dawn, I guess. Legend has it that a mysterious serpent creature lurks the deep waters of this lake, terrorising locals and evading capture for centuries. The monster was first mentioned in writings dating to 1345 and is said to have grown from a small serpent into a massive, mysterious creature. In 2012, a truth commission was established to get to the bottom of all the rumour and lore surrounding the creature. The Truth Commission determined that there was no evidence to disprove the existence of the beast. But as I said before, if there is a massive monster in that lake, it must be awful cold this evening. Just before we go back inside, the car today had on those roads there was so much snow and it was just kicking up snow everywhere, so much so that when I got here to get to the boots, it's just all snow caught up in here in this bit of the car. It's all gone now, but there was just snow everywhere. Look how dirty the back of the car is now. There you go, let's do a little bit on there. Let's go. Yeah, the car's going through it, but handling well. One thing, I knew it before I came here, but I've seen it in action quite a bit today and yesterday, is when you're riding along the ring road, if there's someone behind you and you want to let them pass, if it's safe to do so, you just indicate right and slow down, and that tells the person behind you to go past. I've done it a couple of times, people have done it to me a couple of times. It's a very good system that I think everywhere should employ, because it's great. It's really good. This car's really good as well. Right, it's starting to snow, which is quite magical, but also cold. So let's get inside and have a look at the room. So let's get on with the tour. And as you come in, there's some hooks and stuff, and also an ironing board. The ironing board is not on a hook, I don't think. Well, I guess maybe you could maybe hook that up. Who knows? We also have this cupboard with a mirror and a gateway to Narnia, but also a gateway to hangers and extra pillows up there. As we move through the room, we have our 2 single beds, an electronic socket stuff. We got the TV here. Now, TV channels, as we're tracking, this one has BBC News, not Sky. Yes, I was just learning about the storm that's currently going on in the UK. Hopefully, everyone's going to be okay, and it will pass before I have to try and get back, because that will probably be another cancelled flight for me. Anyway, we have a little desk area here. In a second I'm going to sit down and plan all the stuff for tomorrow. Of course, tea and coffee facilities, and of course there is no hot chocolate. I've only had 1 hot chocolate this entire trip. Let's try and get a hot chocolate at some point tomorrow. There's a lovely, what looks like leather white chair, which we can sit in and look out this window as the snow is starting to come down quite heavily now. As there's the little village over there. There's the car over there. That's quite good. Let's get on to the bathroom now. It's a pretty big door. It's a nice bathroom. I mean, what might be the best bathroom we've had. I'll let you decide. Because in we go now. The lights are strobing. I don't know why. There's the sink and me. Lights are still strobing. Got this lovely chrome tissue box, along with some glasses and some hand soap. There's the toilet, and there's a little bin for, some shampoos and stuff. These seem to be very similar ones to the ones we had in the Magna Hotel, which were very good shampoos. Now look at this shower here. I like this a lot. Oh, if I was ranking showers, it certainly is up there. Plug hole in the corner. Right, let's get out of this awfully stroby room. Go back into the not stroby room. The door doesn't close properly here, because this kind of will open again. So you have to properly jam that in there. But I'm not one to complain. It's a very nice room. It'll do us for tonight. Then tomorrow morning, the adventure continues. I'm not even sure what day we're on now. I can't remember. I'm not good at this. But I think we're around the halfway point. And if you look on the map, we are kind of halfway from Reykjavik. I looked on the maps last night, and if I wanted to drive from where we were last night to Reykjavik, it would take 7 hours, and we're now another hour or so away from there, so we're around about 8 hours from Reykjavik. We carry on tomorrow as we go through northern Iceland, which should be fun. What I'm really liking is as we drive along, seeing how the landscapes change. Like if we look from day 1 and day 2, it's all very flat. Lots of just open spaces, the occasional mountain. But then as we went through again, it's just mountains everywhere. Then we got the beautiful coastline mixing in with the mountains. And then as we drove into around here, we start to see trees and bushes and stuff again. So it's changing all the time. I'm looking forward to seeing how it will change tomorrow. So I'll see you and that tomorrow. Good morning. One of the things we're going to be doing today is visiting Europe's most powerful waterfall. And to get a bit of a spoiler to what that's going to be like, I thought I'd show you the tap in this bathroom. The power of that thing will take the skin off your hands. I thought I'd just pull over quickly. We're about an hour away still, but I had to pull over here because it's an incredible view. Because if you look over there, it's a cloud. I know we're pretty high up, and the car temperature gauge keeps on telling me it's minus 23. It doesn't feel like minus 23, but it's a bloody cloud over there. We're at eye-line level with a cloud. I think that's pretty cool. You can see the road over there as it continues winding along, the long and winding road. That leads me to Reykjavik. Right, let's get back to it. Right, so we made it. Bloody hell. To get to the car park here, which is a car park, may not look like it, you have to drive past this sign that says, like, if you break down here, you're gonna need extra help to get back. But I kept on going, along a really bad snowy road, and we're here. We're gonna walk along the path, and hopefully it'll be lovely and clear. So I'll see you then. So I looked on the map on the way here. Excuse me. And there's the west side view or the east side view. And they said the east side view has no walk to get there, but the road's awful. And the west side view, the road is good and it's a 10-minute walk. Well, the road I came along to get to here, west side view, was awful. And now, oh, there's the sky. Now I'm doing the walk, which is also awful. It's better be a bloody good waterfall, is what I'm saying. So, 2-hour drive, 15-minute walk to see Europe's most powerful waterfall. It's -23. It's very cold, but it's definitely worth it because here it is. Here is Europe's most powerful waterfall. Well, you can certainly hear that it's powerful. It'd be nice to see it, but there you go. It's very cold out here. I may go somewhere else now. Back to the car, I think, yes. So I just pulled over, so I was going to go somewhere down there, but it was all foggy and awful, so I thought best avoid it. And it all smelt like sulphur, and it smelt awful. And I thought, that was weird, that's a weird smelling cloud. But then I've just come to this point here to pull over, and I've seen that maybe it wasn't clouds, because there's just smoke coming from the ground. Look at that. There as well. I have no idea what this is, but it's interesting. Even more interesting is you see over there, there's the water. That is the lake where our hotel is. So I think it might be hotel next, unless I can think of somewhere else to go. But yeah, it's a weird place. The scene behind me here is called something along the lines of Dimmuborgir, or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing that massively wrong, but in English, which I can pronounce most of the time, it translates to the gates of hell. And the way these rocks were formed is by a volcanic eruption where lava flew all the way down this massive landscape here and then cooled off, forming these lava fields and these rocks. But you may say to me, lava has to come from a volcano. Where on earth is the volcano? And my answer to you, there. Now, the gates of hell, also known as Dimmuborgir, sorry again, a very rough place to live. That's why there's only 13 creatures that live in these here lava fields. And that is, well, here's a picture of 6 of them. 6 of the 13 Yule lads. Now, there's an inscription here, I'll read to you. These are the Icelandic Yule lads, 13 brothers that love to sing, trick people and tell funny stories. They are the sons of old trolls Grilla and Lapadui. The Yule lads live here in Dimmuborgir. Have you seen them? No, the Yule lads are a Christmas tradition in Iceland. Very similar to how in the UK we have the Advent calendar. Maybe they have that here as well, but from my understanding the Yule lads one visits you every day on the lead up to Christmas. But they leave you treats, but they will also play tricks on you at the same time. I'm hoping that tomorrow we're going to go somewhere that will explain the Yule Lads a little bit more to us. So if you're a fan of the Yule Lads, you've come to the right place. That'll be tomorrow's adventure. I'm just walking through now to the front part of this little area. All of this is closed, by the way. Apparently it's not open in the winter, which is a shame because I wanted some food. But anyway, look at the view here. We have the volcano there, just out in front of us, and look at all this here. And the smoke that we saw before, that was like these volcanic vents that they've built in the ground to just let some of the smoke come through. I guess that releases a bit of pressure and lessens the chance of that thing going off and killing us all. So, you know, that's a good thing. Because as much as it does create some lovely place for some Yule Lads to live, I imagine the destruction outweighs the positives of the Yule Lads. How about we go to the hotel now? Right, we are in the hotel for the evening, Hotel Laxa, or Laxa Hotel, one way or the other. It's been a pretty interesting day. Yeah, I really enjoyed the lava fields and seeing the volcano and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, Dettifoss was a massive letdown. Also, what I've really kind of been quite strange with today, it is Saturday, but everywhere is closed. So I haven't actually properly had lunch. I've just kind of been snacking on stuff that I had in the car, because everywhere I went to have some food was closed, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. We're in the hotel now, so let's show you around a bit here. We got the door. You walk through the door to get into the room. When you're in the room, you have a lovely mirror here, and behind me are some spare pillows and some hangers and a hairdryer. As standard, you know. Then once we come into the room, we get, oh, let me show you how big and open this is here. Look at this, nice big open room. TV on the wall. I think this is 4 and a bed on right now, as we are keeping track of what channels everywhere has. No YouTube on Netflix, that's only ever happened once. It was a magical evening. But here, you know, we got Channel 4, Film 4, BBC One News, ITV, all your basic kind of stuff there. And then there's some radio stations as well. So, you know, that's pretty good. That's all right. So, you know, I've got into a weird habit now of kind of watching the news bulletins, just so I kind of know what's going on in the UK when I come back, so everything's not a massive shock. We have got the bed. It is a big bed. It is massive. It's actually 2 single beds put together, but it's still a pretty big bed. It looks good. On the wall there is this picture of a little baby puffin, which is great. You see a lot of puffin stuff around everywhere. I'm yet to see a puffin, but maybe this is the wrong season for the puffins. Maybe they prefer the summer. Of course, we have the tea and coffee making facilities. No hot chocolate as standard, but also it's a weird place to put them. I mean, I'm not sure where else you would put them, but yeah, it's in the corner next to the bed. Lie in bed, make yourself a cup of tea, if that's what you choose to do. Here's the little desk of the chair. Over here, not that much room. 2 bins though. His and hers bins, maybe. This is the view. It is unbelievable. A great view. I imagine in the summer it's even better, because that over there is actually a lake. I don't know if you can really tell at this point. But if we look over here, that mountain there, I think I'm pointing at the right place on the camera, but that mountain there, I believe, is the volcano we were next to earlier on today. So, you know, if it erupts just before I die, I'll have a great view of it. Let's go through now into the bathroom. And here it is. Big open shower. No shower curtain, but it has got a little brush thing to, you know, clean up all the water down the drain. Nice towel. Look at the size of that shower head, by the way, it's great. Toilet for toilet stuff. Big old mirror next to the sink, and some lovely shelves. Look at that, that does look nice. There you go. Bathroom strobing again for some reason. Not sure why, but there you go. Right, so overall today has been a very mixed day, but I have still enjoyed it. Tomorrow I think is a big day because we are going to a place called Curie, I think it's called now. I might be wrong, but it is the unofficial capital of Northern Iceland. So it's probably going to be the biggest place we've been to this entire trip. And there's some really interesting things I want to see and do around there. So hopefully, I mean tomorrow's Sunday, but hopefully everything's open. It should be open. And we'll have a great time. I've just noticed this weird thing in the corner. What is that? Oh my goodness. What's a lamp? That is great. This hotel room's just gone up by a few points there because of that one lamp. There you go. Right, that's all I've really got to say at this point. So I'll either talk to you later or I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.